Some dahlias. The veggie patch after being away for 10 days. Butternut pumpkin, okay, butternut squash seems to still be doing a fairly good job of growing over everything. Producing some nice, decent sized pumpkins. And my garlic seems to be doing alright too. So this is a mix of second generation store-bought garlic and store-bought garlic. So some of the garlic cloves hadn't been planted yet, and another lot, the result or the leftovers from some previous store-bought garlic that I planted out that grew and are now growing again. Well, growing from the cloves from there. Get up here, have a look. It's actually a bit overgrown, so the cherry tomatoes over there. I don't think they're getting red though. And the corn in the back there. So I'll come back down this way. Another butternut pumpkin. Including there's one in there. Another one over there. Possibly some more in there. Apple tree seems to be doing okay. And this bed that keeps sinking and needs topping up again. Little bugs eating the strawberries, but that's not too bad. Speaking of bugs, I don't know if it's overly visible, but there's a spider web there. And more strawberries. Naturally, self-seeded potato. Iceberg lettuce there, seems to be doing okay. And down here at the back of the bench, I can't entirely remember what I've planted here. I know there are some beans, broad beans, and I think actually climbing beans I should say. Probably some snow peas. That looks a bit like a tomato, and it may actually be that. So a few of those there. The idea, of course, oh actually, that one is doing a decent job of growing up the sticks, which is good. So around this way, still not sure what that one is. It wasn't intentionally planted per se, but I'm letting it grow because why not? And fish still seem to be happy over there in the pond. Got some more flowers. Nigella growing nicely there, cornflower growing there. Cannot remember what those two are, but that's okay. And these ones are just starting to flower. There's some, I might as well go around the corner here as well. So got the sweet alyssum there, the sweet pea seems to be doing very well there, and then another part that's messy corner of course, but then you have the spider there doing its little part, catching all the bugs and things. And now we're going to the greenhouse. I haven't actually seen this yet since getting back, so I don't know how we're doing. Just have a quick look in case there are any frogs hiding out. Doesn't look like there are. Don't know what happened to the last one. It may have just hopped away. Hopefully it didn't get taken by a bird. We'll come into the greenhouse and see how we're doing. So, tomatoes here. Lettuce is looking a bit worse for wear. That's just being eaten now, but that's okay. The pineapple, which has been there for months, doesn't seem to be growing as such, but it doesn't seem to have died off, so that's okay. And the capsicum now has a second, well, actually a few decent sized fruits. Well, decent for me, that's the biggest I've had them growing at all, so there we go. The store-bought parsley plant is just continuing to grow. The basil has gone to seed, but that's all right. And there's another pineapple that has been sitting there for months. Again, hasn't died, hasn't really grown much, but that's okay. I don't mind. The orange tree growing from seed that I got from a store-bought orange. That's where it was up to height-wise last time. You can see it's actually put on a little bit more growth from there. And over here we have apple, and that's where they were previously, so they actually put on quite a bit. So that's good. Just kind of, I guess the equivalent of cut and come again. I basically just put them into this pot and let them grow, so there's some lettuce there. And I'm guessing kale? I'm not entirely sure, but that looks like that might be a kale, possibly. Another capsicum, more lettuce, and another tomato there. And hollyhock, that's what it was. I had a mental blank there. I'm not sure what that one is though. That just started growing, and well, I can just keep growing. There's no real sort of issue with that. Now I'll have a look in here. So the big one there, that one, I think might be passion fruit, and all the little ones there, I believe, kiwi fruit, which are saved from store-bought kiwi fruit. I took the seeds and propagating them. Similar thing there. I think the ones on the left-hand side, I think those are kiwi fruits. I'll have to look at planting those out sooner or later. And obviously we've had quite a bit of rain while I was gone, so I'll have to fix that up at some point, but that's okay. And have a look at this one. Again, I think kiwi fruit, but I'm not entirely sure because I kind of mixed my plantings and things. Oh, these hollyhock are doing nicely. This one's another apple, I'm fairly sure. That one's an apple as well, but obviously I'm not. I need to give that a bit more care because that's getting a bit. Let's just say it's not as healthy looking. Anyway, that's about all for my garden update because, as I said, I hadn't seen this until just now, so there it is, and that's the view out of the greenhouse. Hope everyone's well. Have a lovely day.